Radio Energy, broadcasting to you live. Go to radioenerg.net.
Until then, we're going to be talking about the Premier League. After Liverpool, they won 6-1 against Watford on Sunday, and they went top of the league for the first time since May 2014. David, are you as excited as I am?
Buzzing, mate.
Buzzing, yeah.
It is great for Liverpool, to be fair. Jurgen Klopp's done a great job since he's coming in, and first time Jurgen Klopp has put them top of the league, and can't go without getting praised. They've been playing very good attacking football, maybe a wee bit shaky on the defence, but nevertheless they're scoring goals to outweigh those that they concede, and even as a neutral, they're great to watch, and their attacking front three really pose a threat.
Especially Coutinho, I thought during that match he was a star player for me. He always looked really kind of lively, like he was going to create a chance with every touch of the ball. The front three of Coutinho, Firmino and Mane just looks so fluid. That kind of anywhere on the pitch, so hard to defend against. Kind of epitomised by the 6 goals.
In terms of that team that Liverpool have at the moment, I think they're just so dangerous. I mean, when you have 3 players who are of the quality of Coutinho, Firmino and Mane, I mean, how do you set up against that? How do you deal against that? If you mark Coutinho, you leave space for Mane. If you mark Mane, you leave space for Coutinho and Firmino. If you mark Firmino, you leave space for both. You know, it's just how can you deal with that?
I think the only way you can is zonal marking, and even that's a risk to have, keeping your players in position where one player could just like pop round and then that's a gap. But yeah, most teams opt for the man-to-man marking system, which does work well in most instances, but with this Liverpool side, the front three are all interchanging, going one way to the other, and as you said yourself, you can't really mark against them, and the only way is just zonal marking. I think the only team that have held Liverpool properly so far has been, well, Burnley for getting the 2-0 win, and Manchester United, who were just, I think Jose Mourinho knew himself that this was a really dangerous attacking Liverpool team, and he was just defensively sound, and that's how he got the point that game. And I think himself, he didn't really want to risk an attacking movement to get caught out on the counter, as Liverpool have been doing this season so far.
Yeah, and even if you do mark the front three out of the game, you have midfielders who are also adding to the goals. You've got Emre Can, who scored for the 2nd consecutive league game in a row. You've got Wijnaldum, who scored his first goal for the club, and let's not forget, scored 10 goals in the Premier League last season. You've got Jordan Henderson, who proved earlier in the season when he scored that stunning goal against Chelsea. That
he's more than capable.
Exactly, yeah, and I just think they're such a difficult team to face. And you said, you know, quite rightly that Liverpool have a shaky defence. That can be proved by the fact that they've only kept 1 clean sheet this season, one of the lowest in the league. But I think that's quite a misleading statistic sometimes. And I'll tell you why. Liverpool have faced, out of all teams in the Premier League, the fewest shots on goal out of all the teams. They've faced 78 shots on goal so far this season. Man City have faced 88, Chelsea 90, Tottenham 97, Arsenal 101. So that shows defending. I think the definition of defending is limiting the amount of shots that you have on your goal. Okay, maybe they've conceded a few from those shots, but if you're limiting shots, then theoretically you will in time concede fewer goals. Yeah. I just think it's sometimes an interesting way to define how a team defends. By the way, by maybe their failure to keep clean sheets. I mean, what does it matter if Liverpool didn't keep a clean sheet against Watford when they're 5-0 up at the time?
Because I think as well...
Am I convincing you that Liverpool are actually the best team in the world now?
Not quite yet.
Because that's what I'm trying to do.
Because I think even one of the famous quotes from like Sir Alex Ferguson is that defence wins you games, attack wins you titles. And
I think it might have been the other way around.
Well, either way, Liverpool's attack are winning them games, and at the end of the day, what wins you a league is winning as many games as you can, and if you're scoring more goals than you're conceding, then you're going to win games. And as simple as that. And Liverpool are doing that right now.
And Liverpool have scored 30 goals this season, which is an average of I think 2.8 a game, which is a lot of goals. So yeah, I'm finding this very exciting. Unfortunately, we don't have another week until Liverpool play a football game, but
It's a shame for you, isn't it,
It
Jamie?
is a total shame.
Get in touch. Go on. Tweet at Radio ENRG. Email radioenrg@gmail.com.